Gathering Storm or Gunslinger Blade Barrage. Everyone keeps talking about what's better, what's worse, this is better, that's better. Today, we're gonna find out definitively which is the best. All of our damage testing was done at the Ogre in Grasp of Avarice. Our lovely Ogre, thank you so much for being our willing test subject. Guys, what we did here in our damage testing today, what you'll be seeing, is Blade Barrage versus Gathering Storm, aka Pole, being tested without any buffs with Tractor Cannon as well as Divinity. So let's jump into the subclasses. So obviously Arc Strider, Gathering Storm. The testing was done with and without Star Eater scales, so with that exotic equipped, otherwise it's just a subclass. Gunslinger, a little different. We want Knock 'em Down, absolutely, with our Blade Barrage. And then we're obviously going to want, for Fragment, we're going to want Ember of Beams, as it increases our tracking on our super, which is going to be very important, as we're going to see Blade Barrage is incredibly inconsistent. First testing was Gathering Storm without any debuffs. So here we just tested one after the other, one with Star Eater scales and one without. So very important here, do not throw at the same time, as the jolts cancel each other out and affect damage. So max damage with Star Eaters is 492 and the damage without is 319. So next up we have Blade Barrage with no debuffs. So we got right in his face, threw right into him, and a lot of the times we would see misses and no regs. So Star Eaters max was 565,000 versus 339 without Star Eaters. It is extremely inconsistent. Gathering Storm with Tractor here. So once again, we were throwing them separately, as the jolts would affect each other's damage. So in order to get the correct damage, we had to do it that way. So that is how we came to the conclusion here. But you'll see the damage is pretty strong, 639,000 with Star Eaters versus 415,000 without. So next up, Blade Barrage with Tractor / Tether, 30% debuff. So this here we found was incredibly hard to test because it was so inconsistent. You'll see max damage was 735,000 versus 413. But if you're looking at all of the examples that are being provided in the background right now, you'll see seen in my damage, they would vary quite a bit, which is very worrisome when we're looking at damage tests. We want it to be consistent. So next up is Gathering Storm with Divinity. So this is a 15% debuff. Arc Staff here, for the most part, pretty consistent, as we'll see here. And our Star Eaters maxed out at 572. The regular DPS was at 367,000. So very consistent with the Gathering Storm. Blade Barrage with Divinity, probably even more inconsistent compared to the Tractor. We did these tests so many times to try to get consistent damage. So you'll see max damage with the Divinity was 664,000 compared to 395. Next up, we move up to our conclusion. Overall, Blade Barrage with Tractor and Tether was our highest damage at 735,000. This was using Star Eaters, as well as the most consistent, which is Gathering Storm at 639,000. So I know it's almost 95,000 more damage. It is quite a bit, but if any of your blades miss, Gathering Storm will always be better. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel a fuck ton. Until the next time, I'll see you guys very soon. Have a great day.